Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for 1st August. It's a new month from Monday. This is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened. See, we expected kind of a reversal over here at some dip over here because of kind of this evening star, but immediately next day there was a good buy and we had a nice bullish move from this level where we kind of got a candlestick pattern of an evening star. From there we shot up another 1400 points. Now let's see the next levels where the bank nifty can go up. If the bank nifty goes up, see, with this gap was pending to be filled, right? This was a gap that we were tracking from long time. It got beautifully filled, right? And on that Thursday, if you see the 15-minute chart, I just dropped to 15 minutes exactly. We filled the gap and got a dip. So that was a good place to book targets when the gap was filled. So coming back to our daily chart, we have got a nice red candle. Not sure if the bullish momentum will continue or will get a dip. But if we go up, the next level of resistance where we can face is this 38,000. I'm going to bring this a little lower. Around 37,900. If we break that, then the next target is 37,700. That is a little huge target. Now, and on the downside, we have this gap over here, which we might come to fill this gap. I'll be showing some levels on this. This is the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty. See, we perfectly kind of had a nice momentum, a correction, then a bounce again. Now we could expect something like an ABC and a small correction at least until this gap boundary, the upper gap, or probably if maybe even this gap fill. And the best entry for that would be if kind of this pattern forms and breaks. See, tomorrow it looks like we're going to get a gap up. So when you have this kind of pattern, right? So a short trade for me, I would be looking for something like this, that is probably go up, come and break this level, or again go up, come and break this level. So once kind of this trend line breaks, if it forms a pattern and breaks this trend line, I'll probably go short with targets as 37,200, and if that breaks, the next target is 37,100 and 37,033. Now I've not placed a line here, but I'm going to mark that this level also can act as a good support for intraday level, right? Now any buy, now see, I'm having a view, the pattern it might form is something like this. We might get a B and a C. C will again be a nice impulsive move, either until this gap or gap fill, that we'll have to see, but a C is possible. Now say if that ABC doesn't happen and the market tries to go up, right, then I will look to buy if the market continuously trades above this, probably the target as 37,700 first and then 37,900. Say we get a gap up and the gap up sustains. Now see, based on the global market, right, the US market closed pretty positive, very strong. Even the global Europe markets have closed in green. Now if we see our SGX Nifty was indicating a gap up of 48 points. So this might change in the morning. It might even be red, or it might be even a bigger gap up. We don't know. That we'll have to see tomorrow morning. So in case we get a gap up, come retest this level, and if this level holds, if we get a nice bullish candle, like how wherever we get a nice bullish pattern or a candle on the reversal point, will tend to go long as well. But a better trade that I will look for, try to be very quick booking profits on the long side, because what I'm expecting is something like this, an ABC, a C will come at least until 37,200 again, or 37,100. So that is what I'll be looking for in Bank Nifty. And obviously if we go higher, if we put on, I'll just put the tomorrow CPR. See, tomorrow is a narrow CPR. Narrow CPR, always when we have a narrow CPR, there's more chances of having a pretty trending day, either on the upside or downside, right? So I'll just close this history so that it'll be more clear. And for me, the short trade is, see, it's not just this trend line. Even from here, it's a nice, beautiful trend line. So if this breaks, I'll try to short until this previous day low. And if we get a gap up and probably sustain above this, try to go along with this level itself as the stop loss. See, if we get a gap up somewhere here and we come retest this level and again we are going up, if we enter this level itself will be a stop loss, because if this breaks, then there's a good chance we might come down. And if we continue to gap up and break this previous day high, then definitely it's a good entry with previous day high as stop loss and target as 37,900. So these are the levels that I have for Bank Nifty for tomorrow. And let's just look at Nifty. See, Nifty on Friday after gap up, we had a dip, but again it got a nice pullback, but the same pullback didn't come in Bank Nifty. See, we came down, we came up and again fell, but Nifty showed a much more stronger move on Friday. So if Nifty breaks this, right, and starts trading higher, the next target is this itself. After the gap up, if the gap up sustains, the next target is 37,360. This entire red zone marked between 360 and 460, this 100 points can act as a very good resistance. Why? I'll just shift to a higher time frame 1 hour chart. Sorry, I'll shift to a daily chart and see the price action here, right? This is where the market fell, came again, took some resistance and failure. So this level can, this entire red mark, what I've marked, can act as a good resistance. We can even come here, test this and get a dip. So those are the levels on the upper side. Now Nifty has about 2 gaps on the lower side. So if this level breaks, the previous day low breaks, we might fill this gap at 16,940. And even if that breaks, then this is also a very good support, 16,865. And if all that breaks, this is too much of a target for intraday or Monday, but I've just marked it and kept. See, when all these levels are the support, right, in case we come down, like say we gap up and we come down and say this level holds and we get a nice bullish candle, a bullish candlestick pattern, probably we can enter with this as a stop loss. But if we come lower, right, I do have a feeling we'll fill this gap only and go up. We won't just come, probably take, if we come down, there is a good chance we might fill this gap and go up. So these are the levels that I have on Nifty. And if we just check the monthly CPR, this is an hourly chart of Bank Nifty, where I have the monthly CPR enabled the entire month from July 1st until July 29th. See, if you see the price action, how beautifully the CPR has worked is, we opened on July at 33,200. We came, broke the CPR, had a retest, came, retested this R1 of monthly CPR, got a dip, and then came all the way until once this previous month high was broken, we came all the way until R2 of monthly CPR and took a halt here, right, on an hourly chart. And even if you see this dip, right, this dip was exactly 61% retracement, the fib retracement. So the reason I'm showing this monthly CPR is, the last month the monthly CPR chart worked really well. For tomorrow we'll be getting the new monthly CPR, the August month CPR. So we'll have to see where it opens. With this kind of bullish move, I do feel we'll have a bullish scenario. CPR, and see those CPR levels, because usually at the starting of the month, right, wherever the CPR opens, and we can, after a couple of hours, like 1 or 2 days of trading, we can get a nice view where the market could be headed to. So that's one thing to keep a note on tomorrow's monthly CPR. And let's see how it goes tomorrow. That's it for today.